Hello everyone, welcome to Sweety Speaks Official YouTube channel. My name is Sweety Pinjani. We are in System Verilog Trick Code series. Why are we having this series? We already have a lot of tutorials on System Verilog which are uploaded on Sweety Speaks Official YouTube channel by Sweety Pinjani. You can find System Verilog tutorial series. You can find System Verilog Essentials, System Verilog OOPs, System Verilog Randomization, System Verilog Assertions. We also have System Verilog Question and Answer. After having so many series, why do I need Trick Code series? The main aim of the series is there are certain things which we have to do in day to day life as a front end VLSI engineer, and a lot of us commit some simple mistakes because we miss some certain basic concepts in the code, or we do some basic mistakes. All those things I am collecting in this series. I'm going to show you the code, what is the thing which we want to do, and the code which people normally write thinking that it is correct but it is not correct, and why it is not correct I will tell you, and then how to correct it. This is what we are going to cover. The main thing for learning any subject is you need to practice a lot. Go through theory, of course, it's important, but until you practice, you are not going to get anything. That's why we have created this series which completely focuses on code. If you go through this series, the previous lectures also, you will find that it has all the codes only. The focus is mainly on codes. Today we are going to see a trick code which is based on System Verilog OOPs concept. In case you have not gone through, please go through the series System Verilog OOPs. It is already uploaded in Sweety Speaks official YouTube channel. There is a concept called as virtual methods. We had covered this concept in one another video in System Verilog OOPs, which is polymorphism, where I have talked about virtual methods. Today, I will give you one thing which you have to do in OOPs, and then I will show you how people commonly do it. Then we will see what is the problem with it. Then we'll correct it and we will run and execute and see the code. Your problem statement is you have to call the child class method using base class handle. Note that since this example is related to polymorphism, the name of the function will be same in both base class and the extended class or the child class. But your problem statement is you need to use the base class handle to call the child class method. I'll explain you the code which people commonly write, and then we will run and execute this code and see what is the output. First, you will have one base class. The name is Sweety base class. It has one variable which is ID. Then it has a function to display this variable. You are getting this variable as input from the user, and whatever input you are getting from the user, you are assigning it to your local class variable. You can see this is the input you are getting from the user, which you are assigning to the local class variable, and then you are displaying the value. Then you have an extended class which is Sweety extended class. It is extending your Sweety base class. Again, it has one variable ID. It has again the same function display ID. This is polymorphism. How? If you remember, in polymorphism we had discussed important criteria to do polymorphism. First is you should have the method with the same name, same return type, same number and type of arguments. Here you have one argument and the type is int. Since all this matches in the base class and the extended class, it is polymorphism. Extended class, you are incrementing the input that you got from the user by 1 and then you are displaying it. Then you have test Sweety polymorphism module, in which you are having one input id variable which you are hard coding to 5. You are assigning it the value 5. You will create a handle of base class, create a handle of extended class. You will create the object of base class, object of extended class. Now, since you have to call the child class method using base class handle, what you are doing, you are assigning the base class handle the value of your child class handle. And then you are displaying the id, which is the method which you want to call using the base class handle. Now you will think, since you have assigned the base class handle value of child class handle, it should display the, your base class handle should display the child class value. It means whatever you are passing 5, it should be incremented by 1 and then displayed. That is my expectation. Now let me run this and see if I am really getting that what I thought, or I am not getting it. Here if you see, you are inside the base class, id is 5. It means it is calling the base class method, not the extended class. Why? If you remember, we had discussed this concept in OOPs. If you want to use the base class handle to call your child class method, you need to declare that method as virtual in your base class. This is very important. And since you had not declared it virtual, even though you were using the base class handle, which is already assigned to the extended class handle, still it was calling the base class function, not the extended class function. Now, as soon as you put the keyword virtual in your base class method, you can see that if you assign the base class handle the value of your extended class handle and then you use the base class handle to call the method, it will display the child class method. Now let me run this. What change I have done? I have made the method as virtual in my base class. Only that change I made, and now you can see you got the method from the extended class executed, not the base class. This is very simple concept, but a lot of us create mistakes while coding because we forget the basics. I always tell you need to keep your basics very strong. This is very basic concept. Whenever you want to use the base class handle to call your child class, you have to declare that particular function or method. It can be task or function. You need to declare it as virtual in the base class. Only then you can use your base class handle to call your child class method. Please remember this. And if you are interested to stay tuned to such quality content and learn VLSI in depth with a lot of practice example and all the concepts in depth, you can stay tuned and subscribe to Sweety Speaks Official by Sweety Pinjani. Myself, Sweety Pinjani, will see you in the upcoming tutorials. Stay tuned and thank you.